Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're checking out the PlayStation 5. So, I decided to hook this puppy up to my my monitor, my 1440p monitor, because I want to check it out on the monitor. And so far, I am having a good time. So, let's go ahead and look at while we're here, let's look at my collection. So on my console storage, I got that many, and I go, oh my gosh, 276 games. Yeah, 276 games. So let's have a look at these. I got Deathloop, got Death Stranding, some Crash Bandicoots, Demon Souls, some All Stars, Dirt 5, Far Cry 6. Ooh, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Kena, Bridge of Spirits, Guilty Gear Strive, Godfall, Ghost of Tsushima, Director's Cut, Spider-Man Remastered, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Monster Energy 4, MotoGP 21. Yeah, so a lot of these games I do have 2 copies of so that I can, check them out. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Returnal, Ride 4, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Matrix Awakens, Tales of Arise, Sackboy, Riders Republic, Watch Dogs Legion, WRC 10, 9 and 10, and Wreckfest. So, and then all these PlayStation 4 games I have downloaded. Wait, Sony First Party. Let's see, Sony First Party. Dang, there's a lot of Sony First Party in here. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Gran Turismo? Horizon? Wow, man. I might actually be a PlayStation fanboy. I don't know. Ratchet & Clank. Yeah, so clearly you can see Mark Cree, and that was like a PlayStation 2 game. The Order 1886. So, as you can see, I do have a lot of freaking PlayStation games. PlayStation First Party. So, yeah. So, we don't really need to, oh, that's that beta one. I'm not buying a second copy of that game. No way. So, as you can see, clearly I buy a lot of PlayStation games too. Not just a Xbox shill / fanboy. I do like PlayStation. I do play it from time to time. I mean, it's kind of been a little while since I played it. But the whole reason for this adventure on the 1440p monitor is to see what Demon Souls has to offer. So, the interesting thing about this is I hooked this up through my capture card. Obviously, it's running through my capture card, right? I set the resolution to 4K, so I mean, in theory, that should super sample down, right, to like whatever the resolution of this is. Now, it does not have support for native 1440p, but the reason why I chose Demon Souls is because Demon Souls does have a native 1440p mode at 60 frames a second. So I really wanted to see if this is going to let me, like, what the resolution is going to look like while playing on this 1440p monitor. So, as you can see, I think, yeah, this here's the 4K mode. So I think it is anyways, display. So yeah, we're in cinematic. So let's go ahead and switch that to performance, and then we will close that. Okay, so does this look as sharp as it does on the 4K mode? Actually, yeah. I don't think it's dropping all the way to 1080p, guys. This actually looks really freaking pretty sharp. Well, I mean, do we lose some stuff in the performance mode? It looks like we might be losing the tessellation on the walls. Let me see. Yep, we lose the tessellation in that wall. So that really sucks. Let's see this wall right here. Yeah. Recording a video. Yeah, okay, so we got the tessellation in these walls. Does that? We're not losing tessellation. Okay, good. Man, so these walls right here are kind of flat. Okay, okay. I was freaking out there for a minute. I was like, man, I really hope we're not losing the tessellation because I thought it was supposed to just be a standard, resolution that while we were losing with that. Okay, so this definitely looks much higher than 1440p. So, okay, so this is the definitive way to play Demon Souls. So if you want your resolution to look good, man, I just got eaten by fire. Let's see. Ooh, let's eat a piece of candy. So yeah, so this is the definitive way, clearly, to play to play Demon Souls. And yes, I'm gonna leave Mama asking me that question in here. Doesn't matter to me. Don't really care anymore, because family likes to talk to me. Okay, so wait, what about this wall? Why does it look? Man, okay, so I mean, there is still the tessellation there. Let let's test that. Okay, let's go back into the settings real quick, because I mean, just for okay, so now it's all stuttery, but the wall looks about the same. I would say that looks about the same either way, because I mean, having the 4K resolution on or not, I mean, for this kind of a thing to look at this here should in fact give us, um, yeah, that wall. Okay, we're in the 14 or we're in the 4K mode right now, and that wall just looks pretty freaking flat, man. To tell you the truth, I mean, everybody, yeah, it still looks flat in this too, but okay. So either way, the textures are still the same. Like all of that, it looks like it does scale down to basically like a resolution thing for the most part. For the, I mean, I don't think we're losing any like um, I don't think we're losing any of the any like shadowing or texture or anything like that. I think we're still retaining most of that. But I don't know, man. Like a lot of these surfaces do look flatter though. But when I switch it over there to the 4K mode, it's not it's not looking any really different. You know what I mean? I think this is so beautiful. This game looks amazing. And this really does. I mean, like for the most part, like this here is definitely playable. Like this is definitely the. I'm thinking this is probably the definitive way to play this game. Hey, wait, is there ray tracing? Does this game have ray tracing? Um, no, it looks like screen space. Let's see. Yeah, screen space reflections. Okay. All right. So obviously, so this, if you want the definitive edition, you're gonna. Ooh, wait, did you see that? Texture just pop in or something? Yeah, look at that. That's kind of weird. Sony games don't do that. They're perfect. Why would a Sony game be doing that? Okay, so yeah, I mean you're still getting pretty much all the granular detail. Okay, so there's one way to really test that, and that is to go to. Let's go into the. Let's go back to the main place. Gates of Boletaria, the Nexus. Let's go to the Nexus and check that out. Check that out. Let's see, cause for the most part, this should just be downsampling to 1440p, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting my 60 frames a second now. But I feel like in 4K, everything just looks way, way sharper, way better. So let's try that again. Let's go back over to the 4K display. We'll go to cinematic mode again. Everything looks, yeah, okay. So I'm really thinking that we are clearly losing more than just resolution on that. Yeah, look at how way much better that looks. That looks way better. That looks sharp. That looks really sharp, really freaking clean. Display, back to performance. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look. You're losing more than just... You're definitely losing more because, I mean, this is supposed to be a native 1440p. Let's try that again. Display, cinematic. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much more detail that there has in it. That has more detail. Hit the 4K mode. I mean, this is really nitpicky. I mean, to be completely honest with you, this is pretty nitpicky. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously you're losing a little bit, but I mean, to the point where this looks really sharp and really clean now. Like, this looks a lot better on this 1440p monitor than it did on a 4K screen, on my 4K OLED, when I have it set to the performance mode. So this is probably the definitive way to actually play this game now. Like, this is probably the definitive way. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's go back to close game. All right, so now I want to check out some Riders Republic, because Riders Republic tends to look a little bit lower resolution on the oh gosh dang it, on the 4K TV than it does on the Xbox Series X. So let's kind of check out what it looks like on the PS5 on the 1440p monitor. Because I think this, honestly, to tell you the truth, might be my new definitive way to play this. So, hey, look at that. Look, I got my fat bike. Interesting. So, I think this comes with the... I think this is supposed to come with the season pass, if I'm not mistaken. And I did not buy a season pass on this version. I bought the season pass on the Xbox, so I'm wondering if I got access to this. Because let me see something. Let's see. Customize, progress, shop. Yeah, that'll make me buy it. So I wonder if I have access to this. Oh wait, let me see. Shop. Oh wait, let me see. Customize. Outfits. I got the bunny suit. Wait, where did I get that helmet from? I must have won this one. To tell you the truth, I think that I actually probably got. But yeah, we're going with that. That's pretty cool. All right. So, oh wait, why did it give me to this bike? Okay. I want my toy. I love this thing, man. I think this thing is great. Oh. This here just makes everything so much cooler. Like, I'm surprised I even have this on here, to tell you the truth. I thought this was part of the season pass. Because, I mean, I did buy the season pass on Xbox. I got the freaking $120 version of this game. So maybe Ubisoft is feeling generous and decided to, because it is cross-save, obviously. This is the exact same progress that I have on my Xbox version. So that's pretty freaking cool. And yes, here's the controller. I am playing on the PlayStation. I mean, you guys saw that, obviously. I'm recording this in the PlayStation menu and everything, so yeah. I mean, this is pretty cool. I did not buy the Season Pass on this version, so that's pretty cool. This might be... I mean, if you got both versions and you bought the Season Pass on one of them, that's pretty cool, because it does not happen that way on Assassin's Creed. I do not have access to any of that stuff. Well, maybe I should check. Maybe I should check again. Maybe I should check. So, I mean, this is a PlayStation video. I haven't done one of these in a little while. It's not that I hate the PlayStation. I just, yeah. But I'm thinking this might actually be a definitive way to play this, because this game looks really sharp, really clean. Definitely looks better than the Xbox Series S version on this. Maybe I will do a little bit of Xbox Series S video on top of this one and put it in there. But I think this looks pretty dang clean for the most part on this 1440p monitor. This looks pretty dang good. A lot of detail. It looks pretty good. It looks a lot sharper and a lot cleaner on this than it does on the 4K TV. That is for sure. So this is definitely higher than 1080p. Like, this looks really clean on a 1440p monitor. So basically is what I'm saying is, I think that just because it doesn't offer native 1440p, I don't necessarily think that really matters. I don't think that matters. Like, if you have it set to 4K and you got the signal, I think it just downsamples, because this does look pretty sharp. Looks pretty dang clean on this. Playing that other game on the playing Demon Souls on the 1440p mode, it looked sharp and clean. It just, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell if I'm losing freaking detail or not by having the 1440p mode or the 4K mode. You know what I mean? So it's really hard to see if I'm like having to switch back and forth. It would be easier if I had the option of looking at them side by side. Maybe I can play this recording backward. No, because then that'll be at 1080p, because this is recording at 1080p. So this video is going to go up at 1080p 60. So you'll definitely still get all that. And if you're watching this on I don't know. This really sucks. I need to get a 4K capture card is what I need to get. So I can start making these videos better. I'm telling you guys, if you don't have this game, freaking buy it. Play this. If you liked Forza Horizon 5, man, this is literally Forza Horizon 5 on bikes and freaking snowboards and all that other fun stuff. Like, this game is a blast to play. It looks amazing on all three of these consoles. All you got to do, like, seriously, one thing that you have to do if you buy this game, come over here to options, go to display, and make sure this is off, because boom, right when you turn that on, everything just looks blurry. It completely ruins the image quality of what's going on. So you go back into there, go into options, go over to display, and make sure that is turned off, because you do not want that on. So now look, everything looks freaking sharp and clean again. So much better. So yeah, so this is Riders Republic on the PlayStation 5. And this looks amazing. I think, yeah, dude. I think if you need to hook your PlayStation 5 up to a 1440p monitor, like this is fine. This is perfect, actually. Yeah. So 1440p monitor would definitely give you that 120 frames a second. Let's just make sure that actually works. Oh wait, I won't be able to do it because I'm on my capture card. So I will test that. Oh wait, yeah, I have it going through my capture card, so I won't be able to test it even if I stop recording right now. Let's see, what's another something else you guys wanted to check out? Let's do a little bit of, yeah, let's do this one, Deathloop. Yeah, because this puppy's like dynamic resolution, isn't it, in the 60 FPS mode? This might be solid for this game, to be completely honest with you. That might be solid. That might be a much better experience. I've been thinking about doing this. I mean, like, there's so many other ones, like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, you know, the the 1440p with the ray tracing mode at 60 frames a second, boom, 1440p monitor, that would be freaking amazing. Actually, we'll check that out too. We'll make this a little bit longer video. Yeah, we'll check out PlayStation 5 on a 1440p monitor and just what it does and how good it is. So, all right, let's check out some of these games that are needing to be checked out on the 1440p. Okay, let's do this one. This one's probably this way I can get right into it. I don't have to sit and wait for somebody else to join me. Okay, so I can already see texture in the side of the building. That's freaking solid. Freaking solid. Yes, we like.
Pointless. You'll never break the loop.
Okay.
I'm smarter, faster. I remember everything.
Okay, yeah. This I can already tell you right now. This looks freaking sharp. This looks really good. This looks way better than anything I've been playing it on the 4K TV. Yeah, this looks freaking amazing. Oops. Okay, let's see. Yep, this is literally the definitive way to play. Hold on a minute. Let's go over to options. Visuals. Field of visual mode. Okay, so yep, I do have it on performance, visual quality. Okay, so ray tracing is 4K scaling. High graphic fidelity, ray tracing enabled at 30 frames a second. Visual quality is dynamic 4K scaling, graphic fidelity prioritized. No ray tracing at 60 FPS with drops. So we'll do that one. What the heck? How come you get to shoot at me and I don't? Yeah, you can already tell that that frame rate sucks, man. That frame rate sucks on this one. Once you go to the 4K mode, that sucks so bad. That's so bad. That it just does not feel smooth anymore. It doesn't feel like it feels terrible. Let's go back to yeah, I don't even care about the ray tracing mode on that. That's 30 frames a second. Nobody wants to play that. Okay, so Okay, yeah, here we go. Nice and freaking okay, so look at this. Yeah, so that there looks so much freaking cleaner than this game has ever looked before. Hey, wait, can you take out these lights? Nope. Fruit physics aren't that great. But look how smooth this is now. Yeah, so this is definitely great. This is cool, man. Like honestly, because honestly with this here, you'll be able to get your 60 frames. I mean your 120 frame games on a monitor. Yeah, dude, I don't know if you need to necessarily. Yeah, this is fine, man. Like it doesn't have support for the 1440p or whatever. Gosh dang, is that really popping over there? Yeah, look at those stairs. Boop, 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 boop. Look at that. Look at that. I thought PlayStation 5 was like the bestest thing ever. I'm gonna die because I can't shoot on the PlayStation controller. I kick you. Oh gosh, it's so freaking... Trying to get used to playing on the PlayStation controller after... It's so hard to play first-person shooters on this thing, man. It really is kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, so let's see this one more time. So... Oh, my goodness. Gosh, okay, so you see over there the stairs? Boop, boop, right where my crosshairs is. Boop, 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 boop. That's so bad. That's so bad. PlayStation 5 is the best. It's a bester. It's a better system. It's so great. I really just don't think the PlayStation 5 is completely full RDNA 2. I mean, it's clearly better than like it's clearly got higher specs than like Xbox Series S, but I mean, like, come on, like look at the pop-ins. Pop-ins are everywhere. But this is a little bit bigger freaking area than any of those Ratchet and Clank worlds. You know what I mean? Like this has got a lot more draw distance than any Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So I mean, this game is great. I mean, maybe it's because I got my... That's just cool over there. But okay, let's see. I love the way the DualSense feels with this game. Like you can feel your footsteps. Bing, 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 bing. So cool. Let's get over here and get into some trouble. Dude, there's like a whole freaking army of them over there. Let's see what I got over here. Ooh, they got me. All right. Okay, we're done. We're done playing around with that. So we'll look at something else. Okay, so what else do I know that would have a 1440p mode on it? Let's see in the games. What other games do we have? Alan Wake is 1440p. Maybe what else? What other game was I talking about looking at though, guys? Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Yep, Miles Morales. That's the one we were going to look at. Okay. I guess we could do Ratchet and Clank Part 2, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, maybe we'll do that too. I mean, like, if this is a little bit longer video, I'm perfectly okay with that. Yeah, like, I haven't put any PlayStation content out for a little while. And you know what? Having this monitor and being able to hook this to this and see how that turns out, that is kind of pretty cool. Okay, so... Oh, it looks like you're still getting the... let's see. Oh, yeah, you're still getting that effect. Okay, so you're still getting the... Let's go down to settings. Graphics mode, fidelity, performance, RT. That's the one we want to look at, right? Okay, so boom. We'll do this. We'll check this puppy out like this. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, like you get the stuff in here. But I mean, this is supposed to drop all the way to like 1080p. So this is like 1080p upscaled to 1440p or something. But now look at this. Like, this is obviously the definitive way to play this freaking game. So, yeah. Wow. 60 frames a second with the ray tracing in here. That's pretty freaking sweet, man. I'm not going to lie. Dude, on a 1440p monitor, this is... Wait, am I even... Am I... Oh, yeah. There you go. I can see my reflection. Cool boy. I'm Spider-Man. Yeah, this is pretty cool, actually. Huh. This actually works. This actually works pretty dang good too. Obviously, there's some scaled back graphic settings. I did notice that when I first jumped in. But you know what, man? Having the ray tracing, I don't necessarily know if the ray tracing is that big of a deal to me, to be completely honest. I would really, really like a native 4K. I mean, this looks good enough. This really does look good enough on a 1440p monitor to be completely fine. To be completely honest with you, like this is probably literally the definitive way to play this. If you can get a 1440p monitor and you want to play this with the ray tracing and everything enabled, like this looks good. You can't see, like, especially on the monitor, like you can't see like the upscaling at all. Like there's just the pixel density on a 1440p monitor is so much better than a 4K TV that it looks like sharper. It looks cleaner. Even 1080p on this 1440p monitor looks really freaking sharp. So I honestly do. I'm kind of starting to feel like 1440p is probably just pretty dang good, unless you've got the horsepower like the Series X to really push out those pixels. I mean, PlayStation 5 looks good on a 4K TV as well. Like, don't get me wrong. The only thing is a lot of these games going forward are probably going to be right around the 1440p line, with at least for the foreseeable future. I would say at least for the foreseeable future. But this right here, honestly, this is freaking perfect, because now I know for a fact Horizon Forbidden West is going to be freaking amazing. Like, I'm going to be able to play that game and I'm going to love every minute of it. I'm not gonna have to feel like I don't have to choose. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to choose. I could play my Series X games on my beautiful 4K TV, and if I want my 60 frames a second mode, I will be able to play my PlayStation games on the 1440p monitor. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, this is amazing, actually. I freaking love Spider-Man. Like, I do. I love Spider-Man. I think this is an amazing game. I do wish this one would have been longer. Cannot wait for the next Spider-Man to come out. I love doing this. That makes me feel like a superhero. Yeah, this is great. Let's see what we're down here. Let's see down here on the ground. See, I mean, like, you're still getting... Yeah, this is the definitive way to play this game, honestly. Wait, where's my ray tracing at? Okay, so you don't get ray tracing in those kind of windows? That's not cool. I mean, obviously the ray tracing and everything is scaled back down on the performance RT mode. I mean, that's obviously the case. I mean, you can see right here the ray tracing or whatever, and it looks pretty good. It's almost like they did the same thing with Ratchet and Clank. I feel like they have done that. Like, Spider-Man looks really sharp, really clean. Yeah, this looks good. This doesn't look good. I mean, this doesn't look bad at all. So, yeah, this is probably my new favorite way to play this game. On the 1440p monitor. Seriously, this is not bad at all, guys. I am very happy with this. I still get my HDR content on here. PlayStation 5 doesn't have any Dolby Vision support, so I mean, I'm not missing anything out by playing this on the monitor. I'm still getting the HDR. I'm still getting the high refresh rate, whatever. I mean, like, high frames per second. It would be really cool if we could actually get like this Spider-Man or something at 120 frames a second. So this is going to be pretty cool. Next month I'll be able to play. The Uncharted games at the 120 FPS at 1080p. Like, and they'll probably look really good on this. Actually, I should see what that looks like now because those games are 1440p. Yes, okay, we're going to do that real quick, guys. Oh, actually, let's just do it this way. It doesn't even matter. Just go home. We'll quit the game. Close game. Sorry. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit longer video. Because this is what I do, man. Like, I will jump through a few of these games and we'll see what the heck is up. So, 1080p. Okay, Horizon Zero Dawn. That one, but we're looking for Uncharted 4. Play. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good, man. His face looks pretty good. You can see the hair and everything. That's looking pretty freaking solid. Pretty freaking solid, to be completely honest with you. This might actually be my new definitive way to play the PlayStation 5. I mean, I get all the stuff that I would get normally on my 4K TV. You know, I got the 120 FPS. I've still got all that. So this might be a good way to play this. I mean, I have hooked my Series X up to this too. And to be completely honest, like, the Series X, I can drop it to 1440p and play it natively on 1440p. But the fact that has Dolby Vision, that has to be that's a must to play on my 4K TV. Like, that's like one of the game changers on that I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna play that on my 4K TV, and it looks good. Nothing's got enough power to push those pixels to give me a freaking solid image. Where, you know, the PlayStation 5, I mean, it's not bad by any means, but the fact that sorry, I got this game on a spinning drive. I didn't have this. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. Really? Is that? That looked like it was. See, I mean, like, yeah, this looks freaking amazing. This looks freaking so good because it's native 1440p. Wow, I don't even know if I need an upgrade anymore. Like, look at that. This looks dang good, man. Sam is looking really, really. Wait, what do? What do I 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 do? Ain't I supposed to be... Oh, yeah, right here. You can't see because it's freaking dark in here. Gosh, man. Come on, Nate. Nate Drake. Oh, man, I love this game. So, yeah, man, with this being 1440p native, like, look out there. Look at all that detail. It looks so freaking clean. So clean. So clean. So, we'll climb over here. Walk down this thing. Yeah, this actually is definitely the definitive way to play any of these games. Okay, was that where I'm supposed to go? Okay, Uncharted looking good. Dang it, can't get out that way, so we'll try this one over here. Why didn't it just let me do that in the first place? Come on, game. Yeah, that's exactly how those work. Sorry about the whole darkness. I'm trying to get out of here as quick as possible so that you guys can see. Oh, yeah, look at that. The detail in here looks so much better. So much better now. I mean, it was looking pretty good on a 4K TV as well, but the fact that this just looks so much cleaner and it looks way more native. Like it looks like you'd be playing, like say the game was 4K and you're playing on a 4K TV. That's what this looks like right now. This looks like it's native 4K. Really high texture quality. Like only Naughty Dog can do. Wait a minute. You know what? Hey, let's check something else out. Close game. For the grand finale. I don't know what the heck is going on with this thing, but okay, next. There you go. Okay, maybe that will look a little bit. But there was another game we're going to try. It's going to be called The Witcher 3. Yes, I know this is a PlayStation 4 game, but I want to see something really fast. I was downloading this for something else, so we're going to probably, after we get loaded into here, we're going to find out what... Okay... Could have checked out freaking that other game too. Okay, that's fine. Oh goodness, welcome to the Witcher Complete Edition. Yeah, it looks like that's a 1.6. Okay, so I just wanted to see that real quick. Sorry guys, close. So that's version 1.60 as well. So let's look at one more of Naughty Dog's beautiful games, because Naughty Dog makes beauties. Last of Us 2, Last of Us 2, Last of Us 2. Where is it? Do I not have that downloaded? Did I pass it up already? I know I have it downloaded. I have to. Are you kidding me? Do I really not have The Last of Us 2 downloaded? Assassin's Creeds. Do I really have all those Assassin's Creeds down? What the heck, man? Am I just not seeing it? Duh, it's right there. My gosh, I'm looking for a picture. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for a freaking picture. Clearly, I'm blind. So, this is probably... after seeing what after seeing what Uncharted 4 looked like on the 1440p monitor, like I really am pretty much to the point where like I would just play my PlayStation 5 on this and be completely happy with that. And then that way I don't have to feel negative about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to feel bad that yeah, like I don't have to feel bad. Oh yeah, yeah, dude, 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 dude. We're gonna check something else out too. I was playing around with this the other day. Like the last time I was playing around with this, I was looking at their accessibility stuff. Watch this, watch this. This is why this game won Game of the freaking Year. Like, I guarantee this is why this game won Game of the Year. The game journals were like, yeah, man, we could play that game, and it was so easy. Like, yeah, dude. We got to see the whole story, no problem. When I went through this game, oh my freaking gosh. Like, some of this stuff was pretty hard. Like, that boss, like, with Abby in the bottom of the freaking, in the hospital, that took me like 6 tries to beat that thing, man. Like, oh my gosh, it was so hard. If I would have known this accessibility stuff was in here, man, I would have just, I might have cheesed it. No, I'm just joking. I wouldn't have cheesed it. There's no way I could go through this whole game playing this like this. All right, so I'm about half. I'm a little ways into Abby's story on this. Wow, what a loading time, huh? Can't wait till the PlayStation Director's Cut comes out. Oh yeah, look at that. Dang. Yeah, the grass doesn't look freaking fuzzy anymore like it does on a 4K TV. The characters look freaking solid. Like, look at Ab's hair. Look at Ab's hair, man. Gosh. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't look all checkerboardy or fuzzy anymore. Like, dang. I mean, the shadows still look kind of weirded out. But watch this. It slows down like everything. Like, the whole thing just slows down with this mode. You can, when you get in here, let's see, where's the options at? Oh yeah, options. Not difficulty, accessibility. If you go into accessibility and then you go down to, gosh, where was it? Combat accessibility. Look at this. Enable combat accessibility. Enables the combat accessibility of these settings are designed to make combat accessible for players such as journalists and oh man, hostages don't escape. You can turn that on. Allies don't get grabbed. You can turn that on. Enemies don't flank. Oh yeah, you can turn that on. Look at that. They won't flank you. Reduced enemies. Yep, turn that on. Reduced enemy accuracy. Heck yeah, turn that on. Enhanced dodge. Yes, that'll make it like dodge with L1 is better at evading enemy attacks. There you go. Visibility while prone. You are invisible to enemies while prone and not aiming. Heck yeah, we'll just unlimited. Limited. The time limit will be based on stealth difficulty. Off. Okay. Weapon sway. Turn that off. Slow motion while aiming. See, look at that. You can literally just have all of that on. So, yep, they're like, heck yeah, man. We want our journalists to be able to get right through this game so that they can give us the best review ever and they'll like our game. Like, oh man. But check this out. Yeah. Like combat, it's all slow motion now. Boom. So when they're running at you and you're shooting them right in the head, pop, pop, pop. So yeah, there you go. That's why this game won. I believe this is why this game won. One freaking Game of the Year. I mean, seriously, like, think about it, man. Like, they're like, oh yeah, it's so accessible, such an accessible game. But hey, man, that's the way ponies need things, man. They gotta have them easy peasy experiences so that they can get through their story games and feel grateful about them. And then, yeah, I don't know, man. Have we ever seen an Xbox game like that? All right, so let's get out of this, man. That's just I'm sorry. That's close game. So, yeah, my thoughts. PlayStation 5 on a 1440p monitor. It seems to be freaking actually a really decent experience. Like I'm pretty happy with that. To be completely honest with you, I don't feel like I'm getting a lesser experience than playing on a 4K TV. I actually feel like in a lot of situations this is better. This is much better. So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I think the PlayStation 5 on a 1440p monitor is actually pretty solid as well. I mean, technically any one of them would run fine on a 1440p monitor. I think any one of them would be just fine that way. But to be completely honest with you, Series S and PlayStation 5, I think I think from now on exclusively I will play my PlayStation games on the monitor, and I will definitely still check them out on the 4K TV, but for the most part, when I'm playing PlayStation 5, it is going to be exclusive to the 1440p monitor, depending on the performance mode, because you've seen that, like Deathloop, obviously 1440p-ish, 60 frames a second. Last of Us 2, 60 frames a second at 1440p. Uncharted 4, 60 frames a second at 1440p. Spider-Man Miles Morales in the ray tracing mode, 1440p, 1080p to 1440p at 60 frames. Basically, everything is right around, Demon Souls, 1440p at 60 frames a second. So that makes sense to get the best visual quality as well as the performance mode. Because let's face it, man, playing these games at 4K at 30 frames a second, like really, come on, Sony, man. Let's move forward and let's start doing the 60 frames a second. So your games aren't going to look that great anymore. Whatever. It's time to learn how to be creative. You can push the visual envelope all you want, but until you can finally dial down and be like, hey, you know what? We're going to shoot for 60 frames a second like we used to, and make that the standard going forward, I think that PlayStation gamers would be a lot happier, to be completely honest with you. I know that when I'm playing games at 60 frames a second now, I'm happy. I appreciate that extra. I definitely appreciate that far more than I do the really pretty graphics. And at 1440p on this monitor, like, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going to be at now with the PlayStation 5, depending on how the rest of this generation turns out, because as this generation started to go on, we're starting to really see what the PlayStation is going to be capable of. Unreal Engine 5 is almost a guaranteed 30 frames a second again. So 1080p with 60 frames a second on Unreal Engine 5 games, I would much prefer that than to be locked at 30 frames a second. So I really do hope we get those options. So this is a PlayStation video. I needed to do something for PlayStation. I haven't done anything for a while. I had the 1440p monitor that I picked up for the Series S, so I thought I would give this a try. And yeah, that's pretty much my definitive feelings about this. I do think that the PlayStation 5 is definitely going to be a far better experience on a 1440p monitor at 60 frames a second than it is going to be on the 4K TV for me at 30 frames. Like, I would much rather play at native 1440p at 60 over 4K 30 any day of the week. So if you like this content, if you thought this was useful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.